Hi students, this is Mahesh from Hyderabad. Welcome to our channel Rajesh Biology. Already in the previous topic we have discussed root modifications. In root modifications, storage roots and prop roots, prop roots nothing but pillar roots and storage roots and stilt roots already we have discussed. And in that continuation we have to discuss that photosynthetic roots. See here, photosynthetic roots. Here based on the side heading we can say those roots participate in photosynthesis. Means here roots are in a green color. Due to presence of chlorophyll pigment, they are in green color. They can prepare their own food material by the photosynthesis. That's why we can call them as a photosynthetic roots. Example, Tinophyllum. Here, the root, how it is? It is in green color. These are photosynthetic roots. Roots are in green color. Due to presence of chlorophyll pigment, they can prepare their own food material by the photosynthesis. We can call them as a photosynthetic roots. Next one is nodular roots. Example, in all Fabaceae members we can see. Fabaceae family members. Fabaceae family members. In Fabaceae members, Fabaceae family members, either Arachis-hyposia, Cajanus cajan, Phaseolus mungo, Phaseolus aureus, all pulses we can write example of Fabaceae. These Fabaceae members, in these Fabaceae members we can see that nodular roots. See here, all these are Fabaceae members, all these Fabaceae family members are dicotyledons. So here root system is a taproot system. So here on the lateral roots or tertiary roots, here nodules are present. What is nodule? Nodules are bead-like structure. Nodules means in Telugu pusa, tasbi in Hindi. So bead-like structures are present on the primary axis or primary root or secondary or lateral roots. They are present on the primary or secondary or tertiary roots. Those are called nodules. The nodules are present in these roots of the Fabaceae members, Fabaceae family members. We can call them as a nodular roots. Here the nodules, they are present in these roots. Those are called nodular roots or bead-like structures are present. And these nodules, in that nodules, Rhizobium bacteria is present. Rhizobium bacteria, it is a rod-shaped bacteria. That rod-shaped bacteria, the rod-shaped bacteria associates with that Fabaceae family members roots. This is called symbiotic nature. Symbiosis means both are benefited. The Rhizobium bacteria, it helps in the nitrogen fixation. What is the function of the rod-shaped bacteria? They participate in nitrogen fixation. So those, they help in the nitrogen fixation. And these roots, the Fabaceae family members are Leguminosae family members. Roots or plant, they provide food material. And they give food material and they provide shelter to the Rhizobium bacteria. Both are benefited. That is called symbiotic nature, symbiosis. And here these roots are in a pinkish color. In some of the book, reddish color. But generally in our NCERT book or state syllabus book, the roots are in a pinkish color. How they are? Pinkish color. Why they are in pinkish color? Due to presence of leg hemoglobin pigment. In these nodular roots, leg hemoglobin pigment. Name of bacteria, Rhizobium bacteria. Shape, rod shaped bacteria. That Rhizobium bacteria function, nitrogen fixation. So these two are, one is photosynthetic roots, second one is nodular roots. Nodular roots, nodules are bead-like structure, they help in the nitrogen fixation. In these nodules, Rhizobium bacteria, rod-shaped bacteria is present. Rhizobium bacteria and that roots, both they show symbiotic nature, both are benefited, and that roots they provide food material, they provide shelter to that Rhizobium bacteria, and example of nodular roots, Fabaceae family members. Next, velamin roots. What are velamin roots? Where are they? Velamin roots are adventitious roots. Adventitious roots. Here, example of velamin roots we can write Vanda. Vanda is a epiphyte. What is epiphyte? Epi means above, phyte means plants. Means these vanda, this plant, it present on the another plant. It depends on the another plant for only shelter and water. So here, for example, here one plant is there. This is host plant. This is host plant. And here on that host plant, Vanda is there. Vanda. This is Vanda. And this is Vanda plant, it has roots. Those are called velamin roots. How they are? They are freely in the air. They are freely in the atmosphere. The velamin roots, they have velamin tissue. Here the velamin tissue is present. Due to presence of velamin tissue, those roots they absorb water and minerals from the water and minerals or moisture from the atmosphere only. These roots are called velamin roots. Velamin roots, where are they? In Vanda. Vanda is a epiphyte. What is epiphyte? Here one plant, it is present on the host plant. Here this is host plant. This is epiphyte. Vanda is a epiphyte. In this Vanda we can see the velamin roots. Velamin roots. The velamin roots, how they are? They are freely in the air or atmosphere. They absorb moisture from the atmosphere. Here velamin roots, they have velamin tissue. Is it clear? This is velamin roots. Example, Vanda, epiphyte. It is a Vanda is a epiphyte. In competitive exams, they will ask Vanda is a epiphyte. In that epiphyte Vanda, type of roots, root modification, velamin roots. Is it clear? Next one is hastoreal roots. Hastoreal roots, other name of hastoreal roots, parasitic roots. Hastoreal roots, parasitic roots, other name of hastoreal roots, sucking roots also we can call them. We can call them as a sucking roots. See, for example, here one plant is there. This is one plant. This is also host plant. This is host plant. This is the stem and this is root system. This is stem and this is root system. And one more plant is there. One more plant, another plant. This is another plant. Here this plant roots, the plant has roots na, this plant. This is called parasitic plant. The parasitic plant has roots. This plant is a parasitic plant. The parasitic plant has roots. These roots are called hastoreal roots or parasitic roots or sucking roots? Hastoreal roots. Means the parasitic plant has roots. Those roots penetrate into the roots of the host plants maybe. Sometimes these hastoreal roots or sucking roots, they penetrate into the stem of the host plant maybe. Means the hastoreal roots also complete parasites are there, incomplete, nothing but partial parasites also there. And sometimes stem parasites also there, some are root parasites also there. Here, according to our book, here that the parasitic plant has roots, hastoreal roots. The hastoreal roots penetrate into the host plant, only enter into the xylem only. For example, the hastoreal roots penetrate into the xylem of the host plant. Those plants are called, those roots are called partial parasitic roots. Means only they absorb water and minerals from the host plants. They depend on the host plant for water and minerals only. Those are called partial parasitic roots or plants. Example, striga and viscum. This is called partial parasitic plants or roots. Means these roots, parasitic roots, hastoreal roots, they penetrate into the xylem of the host plant. Means they absorb water and minerals from the host plants, from the stem maybe, from the root, whatever. But they absorb water and minerals from the only xylem only. They penetrate into the xylem. Those are called parasitic. That partial means incomplete parasite plants or roots. Next one more is complete parasitic plants or roots, both are correct. Roots or plants. Examples, cuscuta. What is that? Cuscuta. And second more, Rafflesia. Second example, Rafflesia. Cuscuta and Rafflesia means these parasitic plants roots, means hastoreal roots or sucking roots penetrate into the host plant and xylem of the host plant and phloem of the host plant. Means these roots, complete parasitic roots, parasitic hastoreal roots, they penetrate into the xylem, phloem of the host plant. Means these roots absorb water and minerals and they absorb food material also from the host plants. Such type of roots are called complete parasitic roots or complete parasitic plants. Example, Cuscuta and Rafflesia. Cuscuta is a complete stem parasite. You should remember, Cuscuta is a complete stem parasite. This Cuscuta doesn't have leaves in a Cuscuta. Is it clear? So this is called complete parasitic roots and partial parasitic roots. These are hastoreal roots, nothing but parasitic roots or sucking roots we can call it. This is completely root modification. In the next video we will discuss what is a stem characters, characteristic features of the stem and stem modification we will discuss in the next video.